Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tarot channel. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you hit the old subscribe button because I try to upload every day. All of these messages are tower moments and they are timeless. So if this tower moment doesn't really resonate with you, don't try to make it fit. Just give it some time, and if it still doesn't, then just chuck the whole thing and check out a different video because they're all timeless. Good advice for this or any other tarot reading is just to not you know, try to force the reading to fit. Don't do that. And there are no star signs here. Everybody gets to play. This is a collective reading. So let's get started. What we do here is I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck, just like this. And I'll look at the bottom of the deck to get some more information, and then we'll start clarifying, and that'll be it. This is before the tower, and this is after. So negative to positive, or whatever causes the tower. Usually not a good thing. Shaking up your life a little bit. And we got the moon card on this side of the tower, so you might be feeling a little bit paranoid, a little bit lost, a little bit confused on what to do next. And you might even be having a few nightmares here and there, because this is the energy on this side of the tower of being afraid to move forward. The moon is on this side of the tower. It would be like, yeah, you're lost, you're moving forward, but you don't know where you're going. Here, it's like you're stuck and you're afraid to move forward. So there's that. And that leads to the tower. So fear will always lead to the tower. And you don't want to let your mind take over, because that's where fear comes from, right? It comes from the mind. Okay, and the Hierophant is on the outside of the deck here, the outside of the tower, the outcome. So this is a lesson learned. And the devil, the Hierophant, not the devil. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, the Hierophant is about learning a lesson, some kind of teaching moment, some kind of like, you figured it out. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. It's also in traditional tarot, it's like two guys or two people talking to a pope or some kind of teacher or something like that. So yeah, this is you learning a good lesson, a hard lesson, and oh, that's why I said the devil. The Empress and the Devil are underneath the deck. You are just full of bad ideas, huh? Maybe. This is no, not really. The Empress is about a new idea. She represents all the queens of the tarot deck. That's funny. And the Devil is the card of being reckless, of vices, of toxic comfort zones, some kind of energy like that. So you might be getting yourself into a little bit of trouble. You might be getting an idea, but it might be a little bit reckless, a little bit sketchy. It's iffy. Let's see. Let's see how all this connects with the clarifier. All right? The Moon card, Page of Pentacles. So you don't have a plan. Knight of Pentacles. You ain't moving anywhere. Like, this just reinforces what I said. And the Four of Wands. Okay, so yeah. You might be in a relationship where you're not moving to the next level and you don't know how to get there. You could be on the job and you want a promotion, but you don't know how. This kind of energy. But the Four of Wands is about a card of celebration and, yay, happy home, celebration, this, that, and the other. But on this side of the tower, it is the opposite of that. So there's no celebration here. The Knight of Wands is the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving card in the deck, but it also says that, listen, over here it's slow, but now it's not moving at all. And the Page of Pentacles says you don't have a solid way forward. You don't know what to do. So the Moon card here is just basically messing you up, like, real bad here. You don't know what to do or where to go next, which is basically what the three clarifying cards say. It's just you're stuck, and you're probably afraid. You don't want to move ahead because you might be comfortable where you're at, and sure, it's not very fun. It's rough. It's hard to deal with, and it's just but it's scary out there, and you don't want to change. So you would stay in this one spot forever, I think. And that's the Moon card holding you back. Let's see what the Tower says. Tower says, no, I think you're going to be forced to move here in a minute, either physically or mentally. Something's going to happen. This toxic zone here isn't going to last. So you're going to be forced to get shaken loose. probably something to do with work because the Three of Pentacles shows up here. And I think either you get somebody basically is like, I need you to cover for me, or the boss goes, we need you to cover this shift over here, do this thing, or you need to start learning to do more things and you're terrified of it. You don't want to do it. I know there's a lot of people out there who are like that, who are just comfortable in their own spot and they don't want to move. But I think you're going to be forced to move forward out of complete random. Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to get sick. Somebody's not going to show up, and you're going to be, it's either you or nothing. And I think you're going to learn that it wasn't so bad. Yep, it's not going to be easy. The Five of Wands, it's going to be very difficult for you to learn this. It's going to be stuck in your head. Eight of Swords. And the Four of Swords. Well, yeah. So, I think this is going to be a rough start. A very rough, hard start where it's just, oh my God, I don't want to be here. It's not going to be easy. You're not going to understand it. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be mad. And then, but eventually you're going to start to get your rhythm. You're going to start getting better at it. So the concept of this is that nobody's good at anything when they start. No one. Guaranteed. I mean, okay, there might be the prodigy who does it the first time and they're like amazing at something, but 90% of the people of the world, probably more, when they start something, they're not very good at it at all. They fail. And you, I think, are very much afraid to fail. You're very much afraid to try something new because what if I'm not good at it? What if? And you're comfortable where you're at, even if it's very bad for you. This could be a relationship too, but I don't think so. I think this is a very big work-related thing. I think this is some kind of, workplace issue. And there's going to be a shake-up. You're not going to see it coming. Tower. That's what towers do. And the moon energy here. And all of a sudden they're going to be like, we need you to do this. We need you to step up. I know you have the skills, but it's time to put them into practice. It's going to be a rough start. But you'll get easy. It'll get easier. The King of Swords here. This is basically the Yoda card, There is no, what do you say? How do you say it? Do or do not. There is no try or something like that. This is you being very, very cut and dry honest with yourself here. It's either you're going to do it or not, and I believe that you will. I believe that you will be forced to step into something because, you got no choice. Well, you could always quit, but I wouldn't recommend quitting. And that's why the Devil and the Empress are here. This makes a whole lot more sense now because you're in your toxic comfort zone. You're in your little warm space here. Your little world. You're happy. You're fun. It's just, this is what I do every day. In and out, in and out. This is what I do. Don't have to worry about anything. I know everything that's going to happen. I memorized it all. And then the Empress shows up and says, hey, listen, we're going to try something new. She just pulls you in. Sink or swim. This is a rough start. This is something you're going to be dragged into kicking and screaming. You probably won't like it at first. But I think once you get past the initial factor, I don't like this, and you do it for a little while, I think you'll find that, man, what have I been doing with my life this whole time? Because you're going to look back at where you were, and you're not going to want to go back. It'll feel like a cage. It'll feel like prison. Going back will feel terrible. Guarantee it. Once you level up, once you move forward, once you're forced to take that step forward, you will hate it for a little while. But I think you're going to learn to love it, and you're going to leave the devil behind. You're going to leave that old comfort zone behind because you're going to be like, this is whatever I've walked myself into. I just want to do this, Mark, because I really like this. So, I know, and it's scary. The moon card is on the side of the tower, so that represents a little bit of fear too. Like, oh my God, I don't want to move anywhere. I'm happy where I'm at. You think you are, but you're gonna be real with yourself. King of Swords is gonna show up. The boss, the manager, the one in charge, and he's gonna be like, whoever it is, gonna be like, we need you to do this job. And then you're going to have to find out the hard way. Anyway, that's your reading for today. It's a rough start. Nobody's good at anything when they first start at it. I promise that nobody is. Unless, like I said, you're a prodigy or something like that. But I'm going to suppose that even when I started this, if you go back to my early videos, I just used these cards and that was it. Didn't even use the suits or anything. Kept it real simple. Look at me now. I pretty much have all the cards memorized and I'm doing pretty good. So, step it up. When your time comes, when your signal comes, when your moment arrives, and they say, we need you, answer the call. It'll suck. It'll be miserable at first. But once you find your rhythm, good to go. All right, that'll be it for today. I'm going to show you the cards, and yeah, thanks for stopping by. I really hope you liked it and you thought about subscribing, because I do this once I try to upload every day and, keep it cool. Just an old guy with a cell phone, so I'm doing pretty good, I think. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.